I do, you know that. I'm scared when you're like this.
Like what? I just want to make love to you.
You're angry with me. Don't you think I can sense that? Ever since you found out that I was asking Ted for alimony.
I'm just disappointed, that's all.
Making love is not going to stop the anger. Excuse me. Whew. Isn't it something, this heat? I've been living in these parts all my life, and I swear I've never gotten used to these hot winds. Whew. They say the Santa Ana can drive you crazy, and I believe it.
Being unfair to yourself if you won't take what I want to give you. No commitments. Right here, right now. I've never wanted a man as much as I want you.
What was that? I think I better check out that noise.
What noise? I didn't hear anything. Give me a couple of minutes and you won't care if the house comes down.
Just a second. I'll be right back. Hello?
No one out here. It's just the Santa Ana. See how it's blowing everything around?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's just the wind. Come back.
I am angry. I don't like listening to you rationalize about taking money from the Capwells.
Well, I don't like you trying to make me feel guilty about something that I really don't think is any of your business, Jake.
I guess that's why you didn't bother mentioning it to me.
I didn't mention it to you because I didn't think it had anything to do with our relationship.
It has everything to do with our relationship. It means that you're not through with Ted. That you're going to continue to keep those lines open to him in that life. And it means that you're going to depend on him.
Oh, and not you, is that it?
I didn't say that.
I don't know, maybe it's important for you to feel like I'm some needy person who can't take care of herself so you can come in and rescue me.
No. What's important to me is that I see you stand on your own feet instead of using their money. I thought this was what you were trying to accomplish all these months, to be your own woman. I don't see how going to court for alimony fits in at all.
No, Jake, I don't have to justify myself to you.
I think you're not thinking straight about this, Haley. I don't want to watch you do something that's so wrong for you.
This is great. I've been arguing with Ted for months now, and now I have to battle things out with you.
No, listen. I'm in love with you, Haley. And I've been waiting for you to come to me since the first day that I saw you. I've got plans for us.
What plans?
Well, for life together, for a home and for kids. And I'm gonna try to give you all these things as soon as I'm out of school. It's gonna be tough, but I promise you I'll give you everything you need.
Jake, I just thought I heard you say you wanted me to stand on my own 2 feet.
I do. I only meant that...
I I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But Jake, you are leaving something out that's so important. All these plans you have for me, I've got to have a say in them.
Yeah, I know, of course you do. And I didn't mean to make it seem like I was pushing you too hard.
Look, I can't go from one relationship to another without having any time to think things out, clear my head.
Okay, then I'll back off. Haley, I don't want to rush you. I just think that you're coming from the wrong place about this alimony thing. And that you seem like you're running scared.
Scared of what?
Well, that you won't be able to make it on your own, that maybe I won't be able to come through for you. I feel that the Capwells, and I mean all of them, have done nothing but use you the whole time. And if you continue to take their money, nothing's going to change. They're poison for you, Haley. I don't care about you or your happiness, but I do.
What would make me happy now is for us to take things slowly and naturally.
Right. From now on, we'll take it easier. For God's sake, Haley, don't ask me to stand by and watch you get hurt, because I can't do that. Trust me. I can take care of you. And I will if you only let me.
Come on in.
How could I refuse such a gracious invitation?
Ed? Ed?
Yeah, what? What the hell are you doing? What?
Looking for these? Sorry, I couldn't resist playing a little practical joke. Seems I caught the baby of the family skinny dipping with the little girl next door, Miss Lockridge. I left her clothes out there.
Thank you very much. You know, I ought to have you arrested for trespassing. What are you doing here anyway?
I invited her, but not to be snooping around the property.
I just went around back to try to catch a glimpse of Brandon through his window. His lights were off, but I guess he's asleep.
No, he's in summer camp.
You sent him away without even telling me?
He's having a wonderful time, and he'll probably send you a postcard very soon. Now, don't you think we should get down to business?
Oh, wait a second. What kind of business do you have with Gina?
Talk about Haley's alimony demands.
Yeah, I can't believe you set up a meeting with her. This is not about you and Gina. It's about Haley and me.
No, when we're talking about those very large figures that are asked for in that document you received, I'm involved by default.
Dad, you're not going to push me aside and start just treating me like a kid in this situation.
That towel that you're using as a fig leaf makes it very tough for me to take you serious. Now, would you mind getting dressed?
All right, I'm going to be right back, though. So
we'll be right here when you come right back.
I really don't think there's much to discuss. I think Haley's demands are quite reasonable under the circumstances. After everything this clan has put her through, the girl deserves anything she can get.
You don't even have the guts to look at me, Jeffrey. You're that much of a coward.
Don't deny that you put your niece up to this, Gina.
Oh, I wish I could take credit for it, Cece, but I'm afraid Haley's inspiration was Lake and not me. And if that little water ballet I just stumbled across is any indication, I'd say that Ted and the Little Mermaid next door haven't been very discreet.
Ted told me he never cheated on his marriage to Haley, and I believe him.
Really? Well, in that case, there's a bridge in Brooklyn you might be interested in buying.
Give it up. You're not going to be able to pre-prove those charges because they're not true.
I'm not making the charges, Haley is. And don't you think she's smart enough and proud enough to make up her own mind?
Yes, she is. She's all those things, but she's not greedy enough, which you are. See, this is your style.
Here we go again. It's blame Gina for everything time because your son has wronged Haley and she wants compensation for it. Well, she made up her own mind about this. And the only reason she married Ted in the first place was to keep him out of prison. I think she deserves a little gratitude, don't you?
Let me tell you something. He was going to go to prison to save her hide, and no, we don't feel we have any debt to pay. However, I will be willing to make some kind of a settlement.
Well, you'd have to talk to Haley and her attorneys about that. Though I'd have to advise her against any sort of compromise.
Oh, you're something else. You are really a parasite. You're a parasite. You made your niece a parasite. You took $1.5 million from me on a serum scam, and that's not enough for you. You want to gouge a little more, don't you?
Oh, don't try to appeal to my conscience, Cece, because I don't have any. I'm just like you.
God forbid.
Only I don't go around killing innocent people like you did in Arizona. No.
Don't you ever say that. Because that's your fault. You and that bum, that Timmons, you did it all. You forged some papers to tell me that serum was safe and effective.
That's a lie. And you better stop pushing me around or you're going to get another lawsuit, which I think is the last thing you need.
Oh, Gina, you never learned, do you? You never learned that you might just be taking it one step too far with me.
And what? End up rich and famous?
No. End up very, very hurt.
Well, I see you still have your bark, but I think your bite is mostly gone. You're in over your head with these lawsuits, Cece.
Gina, I'd really watch your mouth if I were you, and I'd really try to get...
Oh, don't
Hey,
try
I need to
to
drop the
threaten
demand.
me, Cece. You have nothing to threaten me with left. You've already taken Brennan away from me. There's nothing else I care about that you can hold over my head. No, I'm just going to sit back and watch the show now. You're getting exactly what you deserve.
Get out of here! I don't talk to an idiot.
Just keep your shirt on. Oh, and Ted, you try to keep your pants on, won't you?
Well, she really put Haley up onto this, didn't she?
Any doubt about that? What the hell were you and Lakin doing out there?
Swimming.
What?
I was swimming, that's all, Dad. It's hot out, I want to cool off.
Look,
It's no big deal, Dad.
You have got to get Haley to drop this alimony suit. You really have to, you know.
Dad, I want you to understand one thing. I'm going to help my wife out. I'm going to give her some of my salary and some of my earnings at the stable.
You don't understand something. Gina is manipulating this thing. She wants my savings, not yours. Now, we can put a stop to this if we do a settlement out of court. Now, we got enough legal hassles going on. I don't want Gina to drag me into another one.
Too late. I came back too late. And I lost him. I lost him. Oh, God, Cruz.
Sure I can do this. This doesn't feel right.
Just because it's the first time since Eden, give yourself a chance. Give me a chance. I know it will be good.
I don't think I want to do this.
Yes, you do.
Hey, let it go.
Okay. Have it your way.
Oh, for God's sake. This has nothing to do with you. Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't make it worse by patronizing me, please.
I just want you to know this is my problem. I didn't mean for it to become your problem.
I told you that I'm willing to share your problems.
I don't want to share this. It's a betrayal.
Oh, please, you can't betray a dead woman, Cruz.
Don't start using logic on me, Eleanor. What's true is something else. I could never do this to Eden.
Cruz, I know a man who loved a woman the way you loved Eden, and then he lost her. And he's never gotten over it, not to this day, many years later. I used to think what a romantic and beautiful story it was, until I met you. And now I think he just wasted his life for a memory. And what good did it do? What benefit was it to anyone? To him? To the woman he loved? Certainly not to the woman he could have loved all these years.
Is that what we're talking about now, Eleanor? You and me, we're talking about love, is that it?
No, of course not. But we're talking about closeness and caring and passion.
And those things are important too, Cruz. Do you want to just forget about all those things? Do you plan to ignore those things till the end of your life?
I don't have a plan. I am grateful to have made it this far. I am amazed that I can get out of bed in the morning and function.
But you deserve so much more, Cruz. Don't you think that Eden would have wanted more from you?
I don't know. All I know is what I can handle and what I can't. And sometimes I'm even wrong about that. I was wrong tonight, I'll tell you.
It wasn't wrong. There's nothing wrong with two people who were alone wanting to be close.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? You tell me you don't need me to love you. You just want me to make love to you. You're beautiful, you're exciting. You offer me sex with no strings, and I'm so lonely. Right now. I must be crazy to turn it down.
Thought you were turning it down?
Eleanor, I'm still in love with the woman. I know it was supposed to end when she died, but it didn't end.
I've told you I can live with her.
Well, I can't. I tried once. I let myself get real close to somebody. She was my friend, and she loved me, she needed me. We got married. It was a miserable failure. I ended up hurting her terribly. And I'm not gonna risk doing the same thing again for a few hours of pleasure.
I'm not like most of the women you've known before, Cruz.
For God's sake, don't start giving me that! You're not so different. You're tough, huh? You're always in control. I saw you wake up in this room like you didn't know what planet you were on. You were like a baby. You were scared out of your mind. You got problems. Just like the rest of us. And they're not all physical.
Well, I never said that I wasn't a human being, did I? Did I?
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry.
I'm not crying. I'm just disappointed. I wanted this very badly, but I will survive! And I understand. I know what grief can do to a person.
Yeah, well, so do I. You're supposed to be able to get through all the stages, then you're okay with it. It happened to me. I got stuck. I can't help it.
It hasn't been so long. Maybe it was time.
Oh, hey, listen. I am being honest with you. I am being honest with you, and with myself.
Oh, Cruz, I need a favor. I just need to feel close to someone right now, please. I just need a friend to put an arm around me, please.
No, I can't just give up and go away. No matter how much his life has changed without me, he has to know I'm alive.
Oh, hi, you two. What timing? I hate to eat alone. There's enough here for all three of us. 8 of us, in fact. Dig in.
Wow. Thanks, but I'm not hungry.
What about you, Jake? You're a growing boy.
I was just dropping Haley off on my way home.
Come on, what have you got at home that there's a lot more of here? Hey, I'll even break out a beer for you.
I really wasn't planning on hanging around.
If you want to, I'd like you to.
Well, then, it's all settled.
Okay, you'll have to excuse me. I'll be right back.
Sure. What's the matter? Lover spat?
Oh, I should have followed your advice.
Yeah, you should have. Oh, what advice was that?
To go slow. I mean, I just rushed her and I think I scared her.
Let me give you a little pearl of wisdom. When a girl says no, she doesn't always mean no.
Oh, I think that Haley knows what, when she says something, she
means it?
She means it.
That's not necessarily true. Everybody says things they don't mean sometimes, and they don't even know they don't mean them when they're saying it, but they really... Don't look so worried.
Yeah, but I am worried, Gina. I've never felt this way about anybody before. And, I don't know, I just don't know what to say all the time, the right things, and I'm frightened of making a wrong move and of losing her. I mean, I almost asked her to marry me before this alimony thing came up.
Oh, I don't think you should do that. I mean, at least not now. Haley's got to have a chance to be alone and get to know herself.
Yeah, and besides, if she gets married, she won't collect any alimony, right?
Well, there's that, too.
I think the whole idea stinks.
I suppose you told Haley that?
Yes, I did. And what did you tell her, Gina?
Well, there's a long-standing American tradition that when a poor girl marries into a rich family, she gets a nice, hefty settlement. I'm the only woman I know that managed to marry a tycoon and end up with zilch. But Haley's about to vindicate the family honor. I think you should stand in her way. I mean, she could be set up for life, Jake, and wouldn't be too bad for you either if you two stick together.
I don't care about any of the Capwell money.
But what about Haley? Don't get in the way of her future. This could mean a lot for her, and I just talked to Cece. He's very nervous. That's good for us.
Us? Why does everyone feel like they have the right to run my life?
We were getting too close to Mason, so we had to be stopped, right?
You ought to be saying your prayers instead of wasting your time on questions.
And I should be saying a prayer for Jeffrey, too? And Mason and Eden, or is it too late for them?
Well, when you get to heaven, maybe you'll get some answers. If your brother and your sister and your friend are there, you'll know they got there before you.
You do know where they are. So that's why I'm here.
Chalk one up for you.
You sure did go to a lot of trouble to separate Jeffrey and me. Why? Why? Just so you could get at me?
Could be that Jeffrey was my partner and he was setting you up for me.
No, he was trying to save me from you. It has to be that Mason and Eden and I have something in common that Jeffrey doesn't have. Like our last names. That's it, isn't it? So what, whoever you're working for, they don't have an interest in a reward? My father would give you a fortune for my life. Think about it.
I have. But my instincts tell me that you're trouble and I should deal with you as soon as I can.
A couple of million is worth a little trouble, isn't it?
Besides, I don't like changing bosses in mid-street. But that was a good try.
So what, you're gonna shoot me now and just throw me down the well, is that it?
Pretty much.
And you'll throw Jeffrey's gun in after me and make it look like he did it.
That's a good idea. But Jeffrey's not part of the plan. He's been granted immunity.
Oh, thank God. Thank God he's alive.
You tricked me again. You're a clever girl.
Yeah, well, you're not being very clever. You could be a millionaire if you let me live.
You should have said your prayers when you had the chance. It's too late now.
You got a knife, Jeffrey!
Carmen, we're at the Orient Express. Might be home late. Cruz. God, it's like I never existed. Oh, yes. Go on with your life, Cruz. Eden's dead.
Are you sure you want to stay here? You know, air conditioning's obviously not working.
Oh, no, since we're here, we'll stay here now. Anyway, as hot as it gets, I don't think that it could get as hot as it was at your house a little while ago.
Look, I'm sorry, Eleanor.
No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of myself. I'm just embarrassed that I threw myself at you like that.
You shouldn't be. I'm flattered.
Thank you. I admire you very much. And I'm very glad you're my friend.
You're pretty tough to figure out, you know that?
Oh, me? No, I'm not very hard. I'm just used to going after what I want and getting it. Designing with grace is novel for me. What is it?
Nothing. I'm just trying to reconcile your saying that with what I already know about you.
Have you come to any conclusion?
Yeah, it's been my experience that you don't give up on anything, gracefully or otherwise.
Oh. Well, if I knew really what you wanted, then I probably would put up a tougher fight.
I had what I wanted. I lost it.
Let your hands.
It's all right. Let me tell you quickly. All right, man. Who the hell are you, huh? Why are you doing this? Hmm?
He knows they're Mason. He wouldn't tell me if they're alive.
Well, maybe you'll start talking now. He's on the other side of the gun. Talk.
Where's Mason?
You'll never get any answers from me.
Haley, no one's trying to run your life for you. Jake and I both love you, and we just want to do what's best for you, that's all.
I've heard that before. Usually when someone wants to do something for me that I don't want them to, and of course it's always in my best interest.
Look, I think it was a bad idea that I stuck around. I'm gonna go.
No, please, Jake, don't go, okay?
Look, I think we're just gonna get another fight.
No, we won't. I promise. Just, I need to talk to you. Please don't.
If you're going to discuss your alimony payments with Jake, I don't think that's a very good idea. You should only talk to your lawyers and to me, of course.
Gina, could you leave us alone just for a few minutes, please?
Oh. Yeah, I'll be right upstairs.
Thank you.
If you need me.
Right. I'm sorry, but when she starts talking...
Yeah, I know. Look, she's got everybody's life figured out for everyone.
Yeah, that's Gina. And I've become a little careless. I need to pull in the reins a little.
Well, just as long as you don't confuse me with her or Ted.
I won't. You see, I'm not going to make the same mistakes again. I have allowed my aunt and my husband to maneuver me like a puppet, pulling my strings until the rape. I'm not the same person. I don't want to be. Jake, that alimony thing was Gina's brainchild, not mine.
You wouldn't give an inch when we tried to talk about it before.
You know, I could be almost as stubborn as you sometimes.
So what's that mean?
It means that, I'm not going to go through with the alimony.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. You know, you're not going to be sorry.
Jake, I just need you to know that, I don't want to jump into anything. I still need my time.
Oh, you're gonna have all the time you need. I'm not gonna ask you to marry me until I'm sure you're gonna say yes. And look, well, I think you know that we were meant for each other, and we always were. I love you. Good night.
Good night.
I just wish that once in my life a man would say that to me.
You were eavesdropping.
Well, not exactly eavesdropping. I just happened to be walking by and I overheard. I mean, anybody could have...
Gina, come on. We've got to talk. Oh.
Hello? Yes. Yes, she is. Just a minute. Okay. Now, I knew they were going to call. I want you to stick to your guns. Don't you let them back you down.
Jeffrey, your arm's still bleeding. I think you need to see a doctor.
No, it'll be all right.
Will you slow down? Please slow down.
Kelly, we have to keep moving here.
Where are we going?
To find Mason.
We don't even know where he is.
We'll find him. We'll find him.
I think we better go to the police.
No.
Why not?
We have to be very careful here. We're going to try and get to these people. We'll lure Mason at you before they find this guy's dead. I think it's a pretty safe bet that they'll kill Mason.
The Orient Express. I don't think I could drink to that, you know?
Woman.
Eden?
No.
Baby.
No. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Look at me! Don't touch him. Don't even move. Hi.
Hi.
Well, this is very nice of you to meet me here. Thank you. I thought it'd be a little cooler here next to the water.
Ted, I know why you wanted to talk to me. And I think I should just say straight out that, I'm dropping all demands. I don't want alimony.
Well, what happened?
Well, that doesn't really matter, okay? I made a mistake.
Okay, I'm surprised. I don't know what to say.
Well, you don't have to say anything, all right? I'm going to talk to my lawyer first thing in the morning.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, I guess that's really all we have to say to each other. I'm sure that's why you called me, to try and get me to drop the suit.
No. Well, it is, in a way. If you mind sitting down for a second, I want to tell you something here. First of all, I've got to admit that I wasn't too pleased, receiving those legal papers. And my father certainly wasn't too happy now either, because he's got everything coming down on his head. But what I basically want to let you know is that there isn't a reason, anyhow, to have a lawsuit. Because I want to help you out with some money. Yeah, I have some salary of mine at the stables and some of my savings I want to give to you just to make things a little bit easier for you.
No, thank you, but, this had nothing to do with money. I was just angry about Lakin, and I just wanted to get even.
Well, I probably would have done the same thing.
Look, I think I understand, Ted. You just got sort of swept away. Even despite your good intentions, I mean, I'm sure that could happen to anybody.
I was not swept away at all. I told you that before. No matter what Lakin makes it look like, that's not what happened. I'm telling you the truth.
Sure, I believe you.
Thank you. All right, you want to get a cold drink or something, maybe?
I've got to go home.
You sure? I mean, it's just kind of hot right here. We can...
Bye.
All right.
Ted. I think you should have these.
Why are you crying?
Because of what I've done to you.
What? What? It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
I just remember the look on your face when I kept calling you a liar and a killer. Jeffrey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, we're still together, aren't we? That's what counts.
Only because of your persistence. And that's why I'm alive. You kept coming. You cared that much.
Yeah. I cared that much.
Why? When I stopped believing in you, I hated you.
Because if I had given up on you and left you out here in this desert, I would have been stuck, having to live without you for the rest of my life. And then there's the simple fact that I love you with all my heart.
Thank you so much. I love you. And the worst part thinking that I'd never see you again. And that I'd never be able to tell you that I knew I was wrong about you.
Yes, darling. I will never let anyone take you away from me again. Never.
Are you coming with me now? Everybody! Nobody move! I'll kill her. I swear to God. I'll kill her.
Kane! Kane!
What the? Where is she?
He's got a gun, Cruz!
Get the hell out of my way!
He's got a gun!
I'll kill her. I swear to God, I'll kill her. And after I kill her, I'll kill you. Because I got nothing else to live for. Nothing!
I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me and the NBC News team for total coverage of the day's events. Find out what's happening and what it means to you tonight on NBC Nightly News.